A week of preseason, and we're going to make a big deal about finishing this preseason off. We want to play really good football this weekend, and it's coming up in a hurry. We're also prepping for what it's like to go from the rhythm of a short week and play on Thursday, so we can gain from that too. You have to change your practice mode quite a bit and adjust, and really get your brain turned around in a hurry. So we're working on understanding what that's like. I think it's week 4 or 5 or something like that. We go Thursday night. This is a weekend, or let's say weekend. It's a game of opportunity for a lot of young guys, and they have their really final shot with us to play their ball, show where they fit and belong here and in other spots around the league. We have a really nice roster of guys, and it's very competitive. And there's a lot of battles waged here again this week and this Thursday night that are going to be important for the future for the Seahawks and for these players. And so we're going to respect it and honor the heck out of it, and give these guys a great chance to be ready to play, and then to play and get their ups and show where they belong. So it's a big deal.
How did Ziggy look today?
He moved around fine. He went through the individual drills. He'll do more tomorrow. He's on his way back. Shoulder is healed, and his groin is healed, and he's ready to battle. So he'll probably play past the third quarter this week.
Oh, that's
no,
nice.
Okay, we'll wait till next week. But really happy to get him out front. It's been a long, rigorous return, and he's busted his tail. He's made it, and we were hoping he would make it before the final week, which he did, and so we'll take it and see how far we can go.
How big a deal is that to get the extra week of practice before the opener?
Well, I think it is. It will get information about him and how he, just to get the newness out of him, and then have a couple of days, to get back to practice again. I think will be really important to him. I wish we had 2 or 3. I would take them all, but we'll make the most of this. He has worked really hard, on the outside. He's been doing all kinds of drills and movement stuff, and throwing and heavy things and butting into stuff and all that to get ready for this, and we feel very secure that he's ready to go.
He hasn't had 30 snaps. I think the number's 30 snaps a game since 2015. What's your grand plan for him in your perfect world?
You're gonna wait and see on that one, okay? I'll let you know as we get there. I don't know enough yet, but I do have some thoughts in mind about it, but I'm not ready to reveal those.
Coach Schottenheimer said a couple weeks ago that he wants Chris Carson to be more involved in the passing game. What is it about Carson's skill set that makes that kind of an imperative?
Chris is a really natural athlete. He's just so comfortable in all situations, in particular catching the football. He's got great hands. He's got an excellent catching range. He has the sense that good players have of catching the ball and getting on the move and really bursting and making things happen. So we'd love to get him in space more. He's now ready with all the protection stuff, and he's a very good pass pro guy. So he just fits it right. And so obviously as we expand his role there, it just makes it more difficult for the defense to know whether he's going to run it or he's going to throw it or what we're doing. So we just like every aspect of that. And Rashad Penny is going to be just as when he's in the game. We think the same way. Rashad's ready in the passing game as well. So we're hoping that can be a nice aspect of the offense.